Hey girls, I'm not feeling too well today, so I'm going to try to make this kind of a short video.
Here comes the sun, doo doo doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
So I haven't made a video in like 2 weeks because, let's see, um, the f the week after I had made a video, I was up at my grandma's and I forgot the power cord to my laptop, so I did not have enough battery to both film and edit a video. So that wasn't happening, and then the week after, I don't think I was feeling well that day, and I've been having a lot of technical difficulties, as you can probably tell. It's a new webcam, it's not my old one, um, so unfortunately I can't use this webcam to its best ability because I'm having issues with um, recording in HD and then editing it in this new software that I got that came with a webcam. It won't save properly, and it's a mess, and I'm really upset because the whole point of getting a new webcam, well, there was another reason, because my other webcam, this one, the one on my computer down here, wasn't working so well with Skype. This one works better with Skype, but the other reason was because I wanted to make higher quality videos, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen for right now. I mean, obviously, it's an improved quality from my other one, but I wanted it to be in HD, but it looks like that's not going to happen for the moment. So, anyways, um, yeah, like I said, I haven't been feeling well today. I didn't go to school today. I did go to the dentist today, though, and that was really awful. I did not enjoy that at all. Um, yeah, and then yesterday when I was at group, I don't know if you can see, oh, look, right there. I, I did that myself, with my thumb, this thumb, with my long fingernail. I was like gonna brush my hair or something, and it just jammed into my eye. I was like, oh, that's great. So that's that, and I guess I will get started with the questions. Oh, I'm not really gonna talk about my week because I'm really tired, and that's like 3 weeks of time. So if you want to know what I've been up to, you can go to twitter.com slash, I changed my Twitter name. It's now Raechel, Diane for the win. I also changed my name a little bit. I just added a letter. I think it looks cooler. So yeah, you don't say it any different. You still say Rachel, but it's just spelled with an extra E in the beginning. Okay, so Caroline asked, if you could be anywhere in the world, where would you be? I would for sure be in California, because that's where I plan to move when I'm older, and that's where I plan to stay. um, Definitely not staying in Wisconsin. No. um, Stacy, I'd like to say thanks for your video where you encouraged me to believe that there are other guys out there. So thank you. I appreciate it. And I was cracking up so bad when you were when you're giving like a little eulogy to my poor rice heat patch. I don't know where my new one is, but that was so funny. Thank you. um, and I totally know what you mean by when you say you get heavy when you stand up. I I don't know how to explain it, but I definitely know what you mean. And you had to spend Christmas in the ER, and I'm sorry, that sucks to hear. Um, but just think of it this way. This is what I've said. I've done this video, like this is the third time I've done this video now. So, I have this all like down. So, but just think of it this way. You were in um, the hospital on Christmas Eve in America. So you weren't really in the hospital on Christmas, just I'm a dork, I'm aware. um And I'm really sorry that you had your first panic attack in the hospital. That's like the worst place to have one. Uh, I still get panic attacks when I go to the hospital sometimes. It's awful. I hate it. Ugh. So, her question from that week was, what is your favorite meal on Christmas Day? I don't have a necessarily, I don't have a necessarily, okay, Rachel. I don't necessarily have like a favorite meal, like breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but I do enjoy two dishes. One is green bean casserole. That's kind of like, I don't know, most people in, at least in America, know what that is. I don't know. And then also my family makes this dish called, we call it cheesy potatoes, which are hash browns, and just like cheese stuff. I really can't think of what that's, there's some stuff in there, and I don't know, you guys. Can you tell how out of it I am today? And I do have to say, Stacey, that I cracked up when you said that you said Harry Potter to someone instead of Merry Christmas. That's just classic. Um, Colleen asks, what are 5 things you want to accomplish in 2011? Okay. Oh my god. Like I said, I've done this video 3 times, and every time I always forget what I said in the last one, so they're all different. For one, the first one I want to do is go to California, VidCon 2011. Definitely do that. Second thing that I want to do, you all of you girls, yes, you need to go to VidCon with me so that we can meet up. So that's like meet all you girls. 3, um, we'll go with start exercising more. 4, oh my god. Let's see. Pass AP Chemistry. Let's go with that. And 5. Get my college stuff together. That's what I want to do. And I really enjoyed your video. It was great. My mom would kill me if I put clips of her on the internet. No joke. So, Caroline, you guys got 2 feet of snow on the 2nd. Wow, that's a lot of snow. And she asked, there was one thing you want to do in 2011. Go to California, VidCon 2011. Like I said, that's my goal. My cousin already agreed to go with me, so I just gotta get my parents to let me go. Stacy, your video on the 5th, you were sick, which made me sad. You have dedication because I'm kind of sick. I'm just like really out of it. I'm really tired and out of it, and I kind of have a headache. And her question was, what did you do for New Year's Eve? I went over to a friend's house, and we just had a little gathering there. We played different games. We didn't play Truth or Dare because when we played Truth or Dare last year on New Year's, oh my god, I can't even like talk about what what happened. But yeah, so we played Truth this year. We just asked each other questions that we had to answer truthfully. And then we also played the game Never Have I Ever, which is where you start out with your 10 fingers up, and then everybody goes around and says, never have I ever done this, and whoever has done it, they have to clap their hands and put a finger down, and whoever wins is the person who's left standing at the end. So that's what we did, and then on, like, when it changed over to the new year, we, like, had a toast, and we drank some sparkling grape juice. I'm not into alcohol, so I don't do alcohol. There was none there anyway, so, it works out. Jenny, I'm so happy to see you back. It's great. I have missed you a lot, although I have talked to you on Twitter a bit, so I enjoyed talking to you, and I enjoyed seeing you, and I'm jealous of your hot tub, because it's winter here, and winter sucks, and hot tubs are warm, and yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Don't listen to me. And she asked, what are some weird things you do? I kind of got this off of what Caroline was saying. I can't really show you guys, but I have a horseshoe above my door for good luck. I always, like Emily said, I always wish on 11/11 if I catch it. I usually look at the clock when it's 11:12 though, and I'm like, oh, it pisses me off. I don't know, this isn't like superstitious. superstitious or anything, but whenever I have to kick my cat out of my room at night before I go to bed, because she doesn't stay with me through the whole night. If she did, I would let her stay, but I always make sure that I tell her that I love her and pet her before she leaves, because I'm always afraid, like, if I don't, then she'll, like, die during the night, because she's old. She's 20, you guys. Um, so I'm afraid that she'll die during the night if I don't. So I always do that. And yeah, so those are some of my things that I do. I don't knock on wood though. I don't know. I always call jinx on people though. It's kind of unrelated, but I always jinx people. And okay, so Emily asked, how do you manage stress? To be completely honest, I kind of just shut down when I get stressed out, and then it makes me sicker, and then I don't do anything. I just sit there and not deal with it in a healthy way. So yeah, that's me. I mean, eventually, whatever I'm stressed out about, it's worked out for me in the past. Like, but I don't know. I should probably stop that. And she asked about medicines that help. I don't know if you said if Zofran is useful to you or not, but it's very useful to me. Um, and also I'm on a medication that is called bisoprolol. I don't know how it's spelled, but it's a beta blocker and it helps keep my heart rate down. So yeah, that's helpful. I'm also on anti-anxiety medication and birth control and sleep medication. I find that those help. I mean, like Stacey said, it doesn't completely eradicate my, is that even a word? I can't even think today, you guys. It doesn't completely get rid of my symptoms, but they help. So, yeah. Um, and I totally understand what you're saying about college. Like, I mean, if I have to, I'll go to college here, but I would rather sooner, like, shoot myself in the face. I hate Wisconsin, and I want to get out so bad. Um, so yeah, that's like my goal, is just to be able to get out of here. So yeah, I totally get what you're saying, and you were spot on. I want to get out of here, and I'm sure from what you described that you want to get out of there too. So yeah, Caroline, you talked about that you had a good blood draw, and that makes me happy because blood draws are literally my least favorite thing ever. Although it's kind of, blood draws and throwing up are like that close though on my list. So I can't really decide which is worse. And she asked, do you get nosebleeds more often in winter? The answer to that for me is yes. I have gotten 2 so far this year, and they suck. When I first got sick, I got them all the time during the winter because it was fall when I first got sick, so, I was still very sick in the winter. So that was not fun. Ugh, they're awful. I had one, the first time I got one, it lasted like 15 minutes, and it was awful. I was like, ugh, it was just bad. Um, Stacy, and you asked if we have heard about the Queensland floods, and yes, it's on the news here, and I feel so awful. Those pictures that you showed at the end of your video seriously made me want to cry, especially the one with the cows. I think it was cows, but they were like in the water and they were trying to escape, and it was just awful. I felt so bad. And she asked, do you ever think about what your life would be like if you weren't sick? And the answer to that is yes. I wonder how much, like, if my school life would be different, whatever. If I would have, different friends, like if my friends would treat me differently, um, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that sucks, and I hate it. Okay. So I gotta do my question kind of quick. Yes, the answer to your questions are yes, I did get a haircut. It doesn't look the best right now because it looks better when it's straightened, but I mean, I don't mind it like this. But yes, I did get a haircut. It's kind of shaggy, but I like it. Um, my question is there anything you're not looking forward to? Oh my goodness, in 2011. For For me, it's definitely AP exams. It'll be my first time taking them, and I'm not excited. So, I mean, kind of a Debbie Downer question, but answered anyways. Okay, so I'll talk to you girls next week, and goodbye, and I love you lots. Okay, bye.